So, you want to set up an email list. As an author, you've probably heard that the best way to reach your core audience is with an email list. And I will admit, this is a good way to keep your dedicated followers and readers up to date. With that being said, once you start one, you could end up being regarded as junk by the recipient if you go about this the wrong way. This is especially true when a website signs you up for the email list automatically while you're doing something else, like making a purchase or signing up for an account so that you can read all the super informative special articles that aren't available to people just browsing through. The good news is that you can avoid being considered junk email by being mindful. Number 1, choose an email list provider. There are many places that provide email list services, and there are many that provide the ability to create email lists and send emails for free. If you're just starting out on your book promotion journey, I recommend finding an email list provider that you like that offers free accounts. I happen to use MailChimp, but there are many other services out there that will allow you to create and maintain an email list for your website. The trick is finding one that you like that you think is useful. Number 2, put a sign-up form on your website. If you're an author, you need a website. You can pay for a web hosting package or you can choose one of the free services out there. But you need a website. MailChimp allows you to add code to your website that puts an email list sign-up form on that site. You can be as detailed or non-detailed as you want. Mine simply asks for an email address because that's all I need in order to send someone an email. I would imagine other email list handlers provide the same service. By doing this, you are ensuring that only people who want to be a part of your email list are a part of your email list. Put your sign-up form on your social media feeds. You can also create a form that you can run down your social media feeds. In my case, this involved creating a MailChimp hosted form and running a link down my social media feeds with a picture of the form. I actually do better with this one than I do on my website. But the success of this method depends on the size of your audience and how engaged they are with the articles and blog posts that you write on your website and those that you post to your social media feeds. Number 4, do not include email addresses that you found in your followers' accounts. Do not, under any circumstances, start parsing your social media followers for their email addresses and adding them to your email list. This is a surefire way to get sent to spam. Get enough emails sent to spam and you could find your account canceled. At best, you're just going to ruin your credibility. Number 5, do not include your email contacts that you already have. So, you have 500 family, friends, and business contacts. Unless you got those guys via your books, don't add them. Your family and friends may support you, but I guarantee that they do not want emails every week about what you wrote and your next book. Out of 300 family members, I think only 2 or 3 of them give a shit about what I write. Just assume that the people that you have in your email contact list on your own personal email server don't want to get your books. If they do, they'll sign up via your social media or your website. Number 6, do create an email campaign with your most interesting feed. For me, that feed was my writing tips. My emails only go out when there is a new post in that writing feed, and they only send once a week regardless of how many new articles I put in that feed. If there's no new posts, the email doesn't send. This cuts down on the number of emails that people get sent regarding my website and ensures that the people on my feed don't get emails highlighting articles they've already read. Number 7, be prepared to wait. Once you create your sign-up forms and create your email campaign, be prepared to wait. Since this is a non-intrusive way to create an email list, you are waiting for people to sign themselves up. This can take months and even years to gain traction, which means you must be persistent. Keep writing your articles and blog posts and publishing books. The upside is that anyone who is on your list makes a conscious decision to fill out the form. It means you'll have a better retention rate and be less likely to wind up in spam email boxes. The truth of the matter is that if you take time to create your email list in a mindful way, you'll attract a better audience than someone who just signed up every email address they could find and purchased email address lists. Your audience will actually be engaged with your content and more likely to read your articles and buy your books, which of course is exactly the reason you're doing this.